Welcome back. We are finally back to NASCAR and we've got a great season coming up. The playoffs are finally gone and now we've got a much better system, and they also just got rid of the Charlotte Roval. I want to start things off with talking about the most recent race, the clash at Bowman Gray Stadium. Let's start off with the winner, Ryan Preece. Ryan Preece is now the third driver to win the clash before his first Cup Series points win, and he joins Denny Hamlin and Jeff Gordon. Even though this wasn't a points win, this win has to mean a lot for Ryan Preece. There has been some serious doubt about Preece's ability, and a lot of teams have passed on him in his career. I think that Preece is proving that he's a legit Cup Series talent. RFK has been a great fit for him, and he's proved that he can perform in good equipment. I mean, he nearly made the playoffs last year, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's a contender for the chase this year. Next, I want to talk about Denny Hamlin. After being caught up in multiple incidents, he pulled up a fifth-place finish in the clash. It's no secret that Denny Hamlin has had an awful few months. Last season, he lost what would have been his first championship in heartbreaking fashion. The following month brought the tragic passing of his father in a house fire. And now Denny Hamlin has said that he re-injured his shoulder this offseason. Hamlin is probably the best driver in the field when it comes to preparation, but because of the circumstances, this is probably the least prepared that he's ever been going into a season. I think it's going to take some time for Hamlin to get back to top form. I'm kind of expecting him to have a slow start to the year. Don't get me wrong, I still think he's a top 16 driver, and I think he'll be a championship contender at the end of the year. I just think it will take some time. Next, I want to say a few things about the Super Bowl, where the Seahawks dominated the Patriots, beating them 29-13. Sam Darnold, who was considered a bust and spent multiple seasons as a backup, now has a Super Bowl as a starting quarterback. He's played for 5 teams in 8 seasons in the NFL. And he's now the first quarterback in NFL history to play for that many teams and to win a Super Bowl. I also think it's kind of disappointing for the NFL that the Patriots were the team who made it to the Super Bowl. I never really thought the Patriots were that great of a team this season, and they seriously got lucky with their playoff games. First, they played the Chargers, who were completely incompetent, and then they played the Texans, who C.J. Stroud basically handed them the win by throwing like 5 interceptions, and then they played the Broncos, who without Bo Nix couldn't do anything either. I think there's at least 3 teams in the AFC who would have put up a better fight in the Super Bowl than the Patriots. And that's the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Buffalo Bills, and the Denver Broncos if they were healthy with Bo Nix. The Patriots didn't even play great in a single playoff game either. Only once in the playoffs did they score more than 20 points, and that was because C.J. Stroud threw them the ball 5 times. I'm just glad we don't have to deal with another Patriots Super Bowl.